The Kelvatek FUSEMATE minimises risk when replacing low voltage fuses. In this video, an operator will replace a fuse in a standard JS cabinet. The FUSEMATE can be used in both JS and JP fuse positions, as well as in link boxes and on pole-mounted fuse carriers. Even though FUSEMATE increases safety when replacing LV fuses, it is important to use personal protection equipment, including face protection, hard hat and arc flash resistant clothing. First, the blown fuse must be located on the panel. The operator is using a multimeter to find the blown fuse. On this occasion, a multimeter is used, but test lamps are also commonly used. Once the blown fuse has been identified, it is removed from the stocks and a final check is made to ensure that it is the blown fuse. The FUSEMATE is supplied in a carry bag along with the accessories needed to operate it. In the front of the bag you will find a tester, Allen key, remote control key fob, the operator's instruction manual and spare fuses. The FUSEMATE is stored in the large compartment in the back of the carry bag. After removing the FUSEMATE, the operator will check the fuse installed in the FUSEMATE by removing the cover and holder. When removing the fuse holder, only turn the Allen key between 90 and 180 degrees counterclockwise, otherwise damage could result to the FUSEMATE fuse carrier. The pins holding the fuse inside the fuse holder are elliptical and designed to keep the fuse captive inside the fuse holder. When removing the fuse, please note that there are two lines which can be seen through the holes in the carrier. When these lines are horizontal, the fuse will remain captive inside the holder. Only when made vertical will the fuse be released. The FUSEMATE accepts JP type fuses. It is important to install a fuse of the same rating as the fuse already blown. The maximum size of fuse that can be used in the FUSEMATE is 400 amps. The correct fuse is inserted into the carrier and then the elliptical center pieces are given a half turn to keep the fuse captive within the holder. Once the holder is inserted back into the FUSEMATE, the pins are turned clockwise to tighten the fuse and establish good fuse contact inside the FUSEMATE. A test unit is supplied to ensure that the FUSEMATE is working correctly. Ensure that the test OK light is on, and with the FUSEMATE open, ensure the switch open light is illuminated and the switch close light is out. Switch the FUSEMATE on and close it by pressing both key fob buttons to initiate the closing sequence. The FUSEMATE will give a warning beep for 10 seconds and then the FUSEMATE will close. Check the Test OK LED again, and the switch close light must be on, the switch open LED out. Once correct operation has been demonstrated, open the FUSEMATE by squeezing the handle until the latch holds it open. The FUSEMATE will need to be turned off and back on before installing it on the stocks. This is to reset the one-shot mechanism. Insert the FUSEMATE onto the stocks and tighten using the wheel. Make sure the unit is secure on the stocks. Move back to a safe distance and initiate the closing sequence by pressing both buttons on the key fob. After 10 seconds, the handle will move forward, closing the FUSEMATE, and the switch closed LED is illuminated. The FUSEMATE has switched the fuse into circuit and is now carrying the load or fault current. Here we can see the current carried by the FUSEMATE after the switch closes in. Once contented that no fault is present, the operator will swap the FUSEMATE with a new fuse. First, the circuit is opened by squeezing the handle of the FUSEMATE. Ensure the switch closed LED goes out. Loosen the clamps by turning the wheel anti-clockwise. Remove the FUSEMATE sharply and replace with a new fuse. In this situation there has been no fault and a new fuse has been inserted successfully. This demonstration will show the FUSEMATE closing whenever there is a substantial level of fault current. The current indication bar graph LED shoots up to the top and the over 600 amp LED illuminates. If the fuse inside the FUSEMATE blows, the fuse blown indicator lights up. If there is a fault condition, do not continue to use the FUSEMATE and do not insert a new fuse. Standard fault location techniques should be used, either with a Kelvatek ReZap Fault Master or with other fault location devices. Once finished, the operator packs the FUSEMATE away and secures the area. The main features of the Kelvatek FUSEMATE are: it is easy to use, as seen in this video. It is small, light and portable. It greatly increases safety. It is remotely operated. It can be installed on both JS and JP type fuse positions. It can be used in link boxes before inserting links, and on pole mounted fuse holders. The FUSEMATE uses reliable vacuum technology and is low maintenance. For more information and contact details, please see our website, kelvatek.com.